In 1893 and 1894, two statues were found behind the Athenian treasury in Delphi, Greece. Today these two statues, which you can see here, are displayed in the Archaeological Museum at Delphi. As you can see, the two statues are nearly identical, one is 2.16 meters tall, the other 2.18. They show two young men in the kouros stance. They are nude, except for boots. On the plinths, which are exceptionally thick, there are inscriptions, according to which, the statues were made by one Polymedes of Argos. One of the two names ends with the three letters ton. Because of that, some archaeologists see the Argive brothers Kleobis and Biton in these kouros. The Greek historian Herodotus tells us the story about the two brothers. Their mother was priestess of the goddess Hera in Argos. One day she had to go to the sanctuary by cart, but the two oxen to pull the cart were not available. So her two sons pulled the cart instead of the oxen to the sanctuary. After arriving there, they fell asleep because of the great effort. Their mother prayed to Hera to grant them a gift. So the goddess made them die in their sleep, thus granting them a peaceful death in their youth. Here is a Roman altar that shows the two brothers pulling the cart with their mother. It is plausible that the two kouros represent Kleobis and Biton, because the statues are nearly identical, which may mean that they were brothers. One name ends with ton, while the sculptor was from Argos, as were the mythical brothers themselves. Lastly, the rather unusual depiction of boots on kouros could be a mentioning of their running power. But one also has to acknowledge that some archaeologists see Castor and Pollux, the sons of Zeus, in these statues, and assume that there was a temple of them behind the Athenian treasury. When looking at the heads, you can see that they are box-shaped, and the depiction of the face is restricted solely to the front. This reminds of the Sunion kouros. The ears, however, are smaller and in the anatomical right position in comparison to the kouros from Cape Sunion. When it comes to the hairstyle, one of the brothers has 8 spiral-like locks lining the forehead, the other one 6. On both sides, there are 3 strands of hair taken to the front. The rest of the hair falls on the back in form of 6 strands. Each statue wears 2 hairbands. Chronologically, the two Delphic brothers are at the lower end of the so-called Sunion group, which consists of the New York kouros, the Sunion kouros and Kleobis and Biton. So, they were sculpted around 590 BC. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so you won't miss new ones.